Good morning. Welcome to daily currency update from the currency desk. Now we are starting off in the trading session on today after extended weekend. That is, we had a holiday on Monday. First of all, coming to the news updates. Coming to the currency news updates. On Friday, we saw a very sharp fall in the Indian rupee, which took it down to a near 3-week low, and overall this is being attributed to the fact that we had sharp fall in the euro and pound against the US dollar. So based on this, the US dollar gain in value has impacted the movement in the US dollar versus the Indian rupee. Again, we have the Asian equity markets trading largely cautious in the morning session. This is largely based on some central bank monetary policy statements due this week. Also affecting sentiments is the fact that the data forecast for the US is largely expected to be slightly lower than expected, and based on this, again the QE tapering debate starts, wherein if the data is not as per expectations, then definitely the investors will expect the QE tapering to be delayed to a certain extent. Again, as said earlier, we saw the greenback fall after touching a near 6-week high versus other currency pairs, and this was again being attributed to the Fed officials, FOMC official statements, who said that relatively the QE tapering would not be that early. Also, we saw the euro hold on to gains after slightly positive economic data, and this gains of euro was after touching a near 6-week low against the US dollar. But yes, the current gains in the euro are not expected to be constant or long-lived, as in this week the ECB monetary policy on Thursday, we can very well expect that the ECB would announce another round of rate cut, and based on this we could see the euro depreciate again in the international markets. Again, the US dollar index is trading flat largely at 80.65. We would not expect any major movement in the near term till we have the central bank monetary policies and other triggers coming into the markets. Also, we have the US dollar 1-month NDF level trading at 62.50 to 62.80 levels, and based on this we can say that the current trend will remain on the upside for the US dollar versus the Indian rupee rate. Again, coming to the technical levels for the day, we maintain our buy in all the 4 currency pairs, largely being led or dominated by the US dollar versus the Indian rupee pair. You can expect that you can initiate a long at current levels, keeping a stop loss near the support levels indicated here and a target near the resistance levels mentioned here. Again, you can see that around 63.33 seems to be a nice target for the US dollar versus the Indian rupee at current levels. Now, coming to the events to watch for today, we have the Bank of Japan's Governor Kurada statement today. Based on this, based on the dovish or hawkish stance indicated by the Bank of Japan governor, we could see a movement in the Japanese yen versus the Indian rupee rate. Again, we have the UK services PMI data to be released, and after largely as expected manufacturing data, it would be seen tracked by investors if the current services PMI has any major changes or deviation from the forecast. Again, we have the US ISM non-manufacturing, that is services PMI data. ISM manufacturing or services PMI data is followed more by investors as compared to the other PMI data. So we would recommend that track this data closely, as it would be a lead indicator of as regards to what would be the future trend for the US data going forward. Thank you.